Our final 26-man England squad. Tomorrow, Gareth Southgate confirms his team at 2 p.m. So let's sit down and give our thoughts. Who are you going for goalkeepers?
I'm thinking it's coming home, Theo, and because of that, 19,513 likes. Come on, smash the like button.
That's so precise. Smash it, and it will come home. Apparently, that's what we're saying. Let's go to goalkeepers. Who have you picked for your England squad?
Jordan Pickford as my number one, Aaron Ramsdale and Nick Pope. It's quite easy, that, Theo. Most people agree.
Yeah, it's got to be Pickers to start for me as well. So we agree on the goalkeepers. Unlucky for Dean Henderson.
Dean Henderson is a good goalkeeper and his time will come, Theo.
It's been a tough year for them, but he's made some incredible penalty saves.
And now for the defenders, Theo, which left backs are you taking to Qatar?
Kieran Trippier as a left back because he often gets deployed down with Ben Chilwell out. I think he needed Luke Shaw as well.
And I agree with that. Kieran Trippier has been superb this season. I love his versatility, so I agree.
And it's great to see Luke Shaw, who's replaced Malaysia in the Manchester United team, so vital. We saw in the Euros final, he scored the key goal, which it's a shame after that we didn't have another shot on target. He's so good in England shot, and I'm really excited to see him keep that left back spot.
Moving over to the right side, Theo, who are your right backs?
So I've gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some people won't bring him, but I think he could actually have a really good World Cup because he's going to get a lot more game time than he usually would. I've gone Ben White. He brings versatility, centre-back, right-back, full of confidence. And here's one that you'll probably question, Kyle Walker.
Theo, but is he not injured?
If he's 60% fit and you get him fully fit for the knockouts, it's worth it.
No, it isn't, Theo. When someone is 60% fit, you don't take them. I've seen this before. You rush to get them ready. You bring them out there. They play 10 minutes. Don't take him. It's really sad.
Okay, fine. But I'm bringing about 8 or 9 defenders. So even if he isn't fit to play, he's a great leader. The players know him. Southgate should.
You don't want any passengers, Theo. You potentially got 7 games. If you're not fully fit, you don't go. Some people disagree on Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I think they need to give their heads a wobble because he's one of the best players in the world. And every time he makes a little mistake, Theo, it gets magnified by the world's media. Give him that right back spot right now and see how good he is. Centre backs, Theo, I've gone for Ben White. We've already mentioned he can play right back as well. I've gone for Fikayo Tomori, Theo. John Stones, Eric Dyer, Harry Maguire and Mark Guehi.
Hold on, Eric Dyer. You just watched him drop a disaster class at Tottenham-Liverpool. He made a mistake. Not even Tottenham fans are defending him anymore. He should not go to the World Cup. He's not someone, when you play Brazil, they're going to look at Eric Dyer and think, oh no, you've lost it if you think Eric Dyer's a good pick. I'm going to agree with you on Ben White, Harry Maguire, John Stones and Fikayo Tomori. But my added centre-back pick is Dan Burn.
Right.
It's Dan Burn. He's left-footed. He smashed it in Newcastle. Look at the Premier League table. Look how he's done well in 2 different positions. He's been versatile under Eddie Howe, and I think Gareth Southgate needs a big lad like him in the England squad. He's a winner.
Got to be honest, if I dropped to one centre-back, it would be Eric Dyer. But I'm glad you agree on Fikayo Tomori, Theo, because a lot of people don't bring him.
Yeah, I've not got Mark Guehi in my team. I think I've got enough centre-backs.
And also what I'm thinking about is not just this tournament. When I'm picking Mark Guehi, he is 22 years old. I'm sending him for experience.
We're missing out Connor Cody, James Tarkowski, Tyrick Mitchell. What's your take? Everton fans will be fuming.
I thought about Connor Cody, but not quite good enough.
Midfielders, I'm going to start this time. I think you've had a bit of a shocker there. Declan Rice, absolute. Should play every minute.
Nailed on, yes.
Jude Bellingham should play every minute as well. Even though he won't, he should. Jordan Henderson, I bring for the experience and leadership skills. Have you got Jordan Henderson?
Yes, I have,
Good.
Theo.
Good.
I thought about not bringing him, but he's got that amazing experience.
James Ward-Prowse, I've brought him. He's got to be in there. He won't start, but I think bring him on. He's going to do his job perfectly. Great for set pieces when need be. Mason Mount, bang on. And here are my odd picks. James Maddison and Eberechi Eze, my more attacking, creative picks. They both deserve a spot.
Yeah, and Theo, I agree with everything there.
What?
Apart from that one last name that you mentioned.
Eze.
Eberechi Eze's not quite ready for me. Needs to gain a few years. He's a fantastic talent.
You don't say gain a few years for Jude Bellingham, though.
Don't compare those two. Jude Bellingham has shown he's got a maturity way beyond his years. Eberechi Eze has shown me that he's one for the future.
How can you not say Eze has maturity and ready for the call-up for England? He's creative. Imagine you bring him on with 10 minutes to go. We're searching for a goal. We need that one man to set Harry Kane or Ivan Toney up. Oh, I've just given away a future pick there. Eze is the man.
How many caps does he have
Madison's
for
a
England?
killer.
How many caps does
I don't
Eberechi
care
Eze?
about caps. I'm not bringing Danny Welbeck because he's got loads of caps. Rory Jennings did that. and I roasted him for it. I'm bringing players who can have an impact seriously at the Qatar World Cup, who have a threat for them, and Eze and Maddison are two different players. Maddison probably should even start.
Well, Theo, there shouldn't be a debate about James Maddison. I'm bringing him. Everyone should put him in their 26s because he has been superb this season. The fact that he's only got one appearance is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Eze is not quite ready. That's my view, Theo.
So, you've picked one less midfielder than me. You've gone quite thin. Considering you're playing a 4-2-3-1 that you told me, you've only got Rice, Bellingham, Henderson, Mount. So, if Rice gets injured, who's your holding midfielder?
I like the 4-2-3-1, as you said, Theo. I would start with Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. I would think about Jordan Henderson. He can start in any game. He can play.
But you're avoiding my question here. Who's your ball-winning midfielder when Rice gets injured?
It's tough because Calvin Phillips is injured.
But you could bring him back. He's going to be involved in the City squad on Wednesday.
Too early. He's not had enough football. He's not match fit.
Well, I agree. I've not picked Calvin Phillips. But my backup, I've got more options. We have missed out on Conor Gallagher.
A lot of people have put him in their 26. For me, he's not quite ready. Give him another 2 years or 4 years.
I wonder if he had another year at Palace where he played every minute of every game. Maybe he would have made the team.
I like him a lot, Theo, but there's still a question mark over him.
Loftus-Cheek, some people are bringing back. I think that's crazy. Just because he's got experience at the Russia World Cup.
I don't think that's crazy.
It is crazy. He's not good enough. And special mention to Dewsbury Hall as well, my boy. Shame he can't make the team, but his time will come. Over to forwards now. We're going to kick things off with left wingers. I've gone for Phil Foden and I've gone for Jack Grealish. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, I've already talked about Foden as a midfielder, so I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford, Theo, and Jack Grealish.
Interesting how you want to implement Foden as a 10.
He's versatile. That's the brilliant thing about Foden. And about some of these players, they can play more than one position.
Right wingers, who have you gone for, Dad?
Right wingers, Theo, I have gone for Bukayo Saka, of course, and I've gone for that man, Raheem Sterling.
Now, Sterling can play on either side. It's flexible. When we pick wingers, it's a bit weird because you can play everyone everywhere, right? I've got Sterling and Saka and Foden and Grealish. So we've gone for the same four there.
Yes.
I've got Rashford, who I'd like to play as a striker because he adds pace. So tell me your two forwards left in your squad.
Breathe, Theo, because I have gone, of course, for Harry Kane, Callum Wilson and Ivan Toney.
Wow, you've gone with Callum Wilson.
I have, Theo. I can't possibly leave him at home. This season, 10 games, 6 goals, 2 assists. He's been brilliant for Newcastle. And you know what? Imagine if Harry Kane needs to be rested or if he's injured. You bring on Callum Wilson and it offers a lot to me.
Where's Tammy Abraham?
I'm not taking Tammy Abraham. He's not done
enough
this season. Yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm positive. I think 2 goals, 2 assists this season. He's not been brilliant over in Italy.
And we've discussed wingers. You've not picked Jadon Sancho. You've not picked Jared Bowen. Neither have I.
Jadon Sancho, really, no. He's not done enough for me domestically.
And Jared Bowen at one stage was getting the England call-up. He was scoring goal per game. And it just fell away this season. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's competition. He's now a well-respected Premier League winger, but I don't think he deserves an England spot. My 3 forwards, like I said, I'm going to play Rashford as a backup striker and potential winger, and that versatility means he absolutely goes, and experience at the Russia World Cup. So my 2 strikers left, Ivan Toney and Harry Kane. We have both gone for Ivan Toney. There's been some recent allegations under Toney. What's your take on that?
Well, I'll tell you what, Ivan Toney, I just look at his stats this season, Theo, 8 goals and 2 assists. Actually, more than that. He looks in good shape. He's getting into the right positions. He's a very good forward.
And can I just say, people always like to create news stories at interesting times. You can't forget that this story's just come around as soon as Ivan Toney's about to unleash the biggest moment of his career, and that is getting a call-up for England. I think Ivan Toney should get the call-up, and there is no debate about it.
I'm just looking at football here. I don't read the tabloids. Ivan Toney should be going to Qatar.
And what a difference he can make. He's a target man. He's a backup for Harry Kane.
Yes.
I want to see him there. He's hungry to score goals. He made it from non-league. I remember him scoring goals 2 years ago for Peterborough against Bolton. He scored the winner against us and did some Fortnite dance. You know, this is the guy that has annoyed the whole Football League, and now he's destroying the Premier League. Now let him unleash the World Cup. I can't wait to see what he could do when we rotate the squad. Reading out these England teams makes me feel we do have a chance at the World Cup.
Do you know what, Theo? In midfield and up front, I have no worries.
No, defence.
What worries me is defence. Kyle Walker, Reece James and Ben Chilwell all injured. I know, and he's not ready, Theo.
I think he's ready. I am buzzing to see what Southgate does tomorrow at 2 p.m. Get notifications on Twitter at England. And whilst you're on Twitter, follow me at Thogden and Thogdad, because we are going to be reacting to it instantly. Not just on YouTube, on Twitter. It's going to be madness. Thank you for watching the video. Comment below what you would change with our teams. Who we forgot about. There's clearly some options out there. See you in a bit.